Hello and welcome back to Cherry Street Sports. We're here for the semi-finals. We're down to the semi-finals here of the fours, and we're going to see some familiar combatants here. It's going to be the Tim Thorning skipped Gunnedah side representing Northwest region up against Travis Moran skipping a very good-looking Illawarra team. Both these sides had good wins in the semi-finals and a couple of beaten semi-finalists, I'm sad to say, or quarter-finalists. Are sitting alongside me. Xander Webber, good evening to you, mate.
How you going, mate?
Come on. Yep, you're on.
Yep, how you going?
Well, we're going okay. And alongside Xander, we've got Talia Kennedy as well. Talia, good evening.
Good evening.
Great to have you here with us. Nick Hind is my name, as the players are just completing their trial end. They don't muck around. Tim doesn't even wait for the other bowl to get halfway down the rink before he's on, having a look for himself. So no mucking around. The players slap hands. Lee Stinson's hanging out, waiting for all the bowls to be completed. We've got a 2-hour time limit, 15 ends. And we were just having a chat off air. And I asked Xander Webber, who does he like to win this whole show? And he wouldn't give me one. He said all four sides are a big chance.
Yeah, you look across the green here with all the four sides that are playing, and it's tricky to pick. You know, they're all quality sides, and they've all got a big chance of getting through and winning the final.
And Talia, you were much of the same opinion.
Yeah, it's hard to pick. Every team has a really, really good side this year. Couldn't really put my finger on it if it came down to it.
So we're just seeing the last bowl being delivered. So it's going to be Maryland's versus St John's, and the other one, Sam Rich and Chanel Shakooch. Lee Stinson gets us underway. 2 hours is the trip. All 15 ends. We haven't seen a game timed out yet. Tell us about your game, the last one. You ran into a pretty well rampant Travis Moran.
Yeah, his side was just played really well, and we gave our best effort, and end up coming up short, but no, they're a good side, and see how far they can't go.
Yeah, so 18-8 it was in the end, but I think you've got some runs on the board in this event, and to take some fairly inexperienced players like Jess Crixoloris with you, I thought she really rose in confidence this morning, having some more experienced players around her. Yeah,
this morning we got off to a bit of a slow start. I think we were down 8-1 or something, and we managed to fight our way right back into the game, and ultimately lost at 14-15 because I couldn't draw the last shot. But anyway, that's how it goes sometimes. But they tried their best, and they got better as the day went on, and it was good. It was good playing with people like that, and trying to give my advice out, and anything to help them was good. And for Talia, we're going to see you in action again later in the program. We know that you're already going to feature on one streaming match at least. You were asking me the question, don't say you're on the other one. So
Yeah, I'm in the girls' pairs final tomorrow at 11, I believe.
Sounds very likely. So the fours final will be first up tomorrow morning. And then we've got the pairs finals followed by the singles semi-final and final tomorrow after lunch. So just 4 sessions tomorrow. It's been big days. You've done well to get through it. But a nice little mental break between games here was the closest to the jack competition, closest to the ditch competition. And tell me, Xander, who was the winner there? Did you get Michael Wilkes in the end?
Oh, I got Michael Wilkes on a few. I think he got me on a few as well. I think you got a couple close ones too, and give us both the touch up there.
Well, sometimes it's more backside than class, I'd suggest. And it was a bit fortunate there, but I found a set of bowls that were very happy to stop up right next to the edge. Mine tend to keep sailing on, so for my young mate from Padstow, Jack, his bowls might be coming home with me. Jack Barclay gave me the loan, so as we see, well, Fairly loose start here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, not typically what you'd see from any of these sides, but I'm sure they'll get settled in the game and start nailing the jack.
So the players were given about half an hour just to go and have a comfort stop, have a bite to eat, grab a snack. Back out here now. Well, this is looking much better.
Yeah,
Good
it's a good
shot.
shot there.
Young Zoe Davies on the mat.
Well, she's looked very impressive. Tell us about her in the last game, Xander. Was she on
Mate,
song?
She was a gun. Like, you know, we could be holding shots and she'd just go and dead draw it. You know, back toucher, front toucher, side toucher, and you know, that's just how she plays. She's an unreal draw bowler, and yeah.
We've seen her featuring prominently at the front end for a few good sides in recent years. And now getting an opportunity to play third for Trav Moran. So Jake's just gone and dropped into the pit there. So Zoe, well, she's done the right part first. She's got past her own. Gave it a chance. That's going to be second shot.
Good effort there.
And Jacob Martin is being requested. Need another one in there was the call from Timmy.
It's a good track, just hasn't quite sent this up, I don't think.
So, what do you like for Trav here? Is he just going to look to sit that bowl or run the jack into the pit?
Yeah, a few seconds here for Trav. He can get down to the bowl and sit it in and stay, or if he wants to go more direct, you know, still 2 seconds.
So that's the view at the back of the rink there. There's a good scattering, couple up on the bank. Couple short, but the jack has moved right out to the wing there.
My previous runner here might be trying to draw down the back end. Just a little bit pacey.
Yeah, Zoe very early had the palms down in the slow down please position. Tim Thorning giving us very little time to dissect that last bowl as he's
Tim doing the same thing, got his hands out, wanted to pull up.
on a similar track.
I think you'll see Trav go and get this now, make Tim play it with his last. Yeah, he's on the run. Trav's looking, just wants to get it out nice.
Good
It's a
shot
good
by
shot.
Travis Moran.
Yeah, one down to Zoe is the call. So Timmy going to try to draw it again. This looks a better track.
It's pretty good here. Wants to get all the way down to the jack. Done enough, I think.
Yep, one shot was the indication from Jacob Martin. Zoe's not so sure. What do you reckon, Talia? You've got a great view here there on the screen in front of you.
Oh, I'm still not that good with my sight at this point. I'd say it'd be pretty close for Zoe to get her tape out. She's usually pretty good with it in her eyes. Probably back whatever she's calling right now.
You can see she's very deliberate with how she's measuring this here, Zoe Davies. And Jacob Martin was exactly right. So one shot it is. And Tim Thorning has drawn it beautifully. Now, this is a plan that we saw in the last streaming game from Gunnedah. Was they were going to take the mat right up, look to roll pretty short, like 23 metre ends.
Yeah, you'll find Tim in lots of his games, he'll play that length, especially in singles. He loves that mat right up, jack on the tee length, and he tends to nail it quite regularly. So when you get the mat, you know, stretching it out on the side like Gunnedah is a good plan.
Well, we've seen Timmy feature prominently in lots of junior and now open events. So there you go. Xander Weber's told you, play full length against him.
No, you didn't hear that from me.
That's a very good start.
That's brilliant. That's well played there.
So you see Trav saying, next one, come on. He's expecting big things from brother Zach tonight.
Yeah, it's long days down here, 12-hour days, so playing this late at night, just got to be up and about.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, great that you've got all your support networks here with you. I've seen lots of parents and coaches and all the great people who surround the juniors here, and they've been feeding full of lollies, feeding you full of... How do those chocolates go there, Xander? Did that whole roll disappear in...
Yeah, probably about 2 or 3 minutes that roll of chocolate disappeared. It was
Have you already
pretty good.
had it?
Just quietly, yes.
Oh my god.
Well, that's a good correction there from Zach. That gives chances now for the next couple players to come through and just crack a little egg on that bowl. Ellis just wants to get down to the bowl. Just going to go around and trundle into the ditch.
Well, it's got a mate up there. Both the sisters have parked one up on the bank. Now,
that one needs to pull up too.
Black Perry,
There's
yeah.
one more going onto the bank now.
Well, this green can quicken up as it gets cooler. Getting into the night, the fibres just start to tighten up.
Look at the slow down here.
Right down to the bowl. Yeah, it's a good shot there. Good correction. Trav just looking for second wood out now.
Well, he's on a pretty tight line here. He could pop
Wants
this.
to hurry now. Doesn't want to get nothing. Well, he's gone through the gap. You see a lot of bowls piling up on the bank now. Both sides need to just try and build that head a little bit. Give their backhand a chance to play some shots.
Yeah, we saw Trav Moran sort of give that one a bit of a flick as he pulled it out of the ditch. I think shows his disappointment there. His second, Blake Perry.
Yeah.
Lost both.
Call now from Trav, yeah. Just get a close one.
Well, so he was calling for that one to hold early, but I think this is going to be good to get second shot.
Good shot. That's helping a lot. That's good.
Give something to work with for Travis.
He looks pretty well down here. He just wants to hurry right up, get past the jack.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
A little bit of a target now.
Yeah, there's a little hole to sneak through, but I think for Zoe still...
Yeah, still trying to frame that head up for Trav. Get another one in the area and see if he can't do anything.
Oh, she slips past, but the back of the rink, there's... The yellow bowl's the one that's looking the dangerous one.
Yeah, a couple options for Trav. He's either just wants to get, a nice foot off Jacob, onto the red, or he can go big for both, but if not a whole lot of bowls on the green, you don't want to be dropping a big number too early.
Yeah, good sensible call there.
Pretty well down by Tim.
Well, he gets down to Zoe's here. That's going to be really handy. That's going to lie probably 3 now. But Trav asking, what am I doing?
Doesn't know whether wants to. Decided to go big. See if he can't get his chances for all 3 here. Wants to hang on now. Get at least a kill.
Well, kill it was. It's gone straight into the slips.
Zoe Davies, I think she's bowl stayed around 2. Got shot. It's a good hit from Travis Moran.
Well, Timmy's won't give me time, but I'll bring you that replay between ends there. It was slips, catching practice there for the Cameron girls. They weren't quite ready for that one to come bouncing up.
Not fun to have on the opposing team if you're playing against that whack.
Well, pleasingly, that didn't come straight into our camera.
Early call from Timmy. He thinks he's close. Probably not going to quite do enough.
So, still got it. Trav Moran here. Back to the draw.
Just to get any touch of Jack here is good, especially on that backside. Got Zach out the back. Just going to slide by.
So, one it is to Team Travis Moran to Team Illawarra. So 1-1, 2 ends completed. I've got the ticker ready to go. So that'll pop up in a moment with the rolling scores from the other match. So big thanks to the players for getting involved, doing the live scoring today. How did you guys find it, the live scoring? Any issues? It was all pretty easy.
Oh, we had issues early in the game. 2 young seconds didn't really know what to do, but Stino came over and helped us figure that one out, so got it sorted pretty easily.
Yeah, I think once everybody gets used to it, it's going to be such an advantage. No having to go and submit your cards, no having to come and find cards, find your rings. You just look at your phone, this is where we're going next.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bit tricky, you know. Sometimes people don't like anything in their pockets and getting in the way. And
yeah, I do get that. I've been calling for the watch app development for that one, but what we've seen a lot of the players do in Platinum and in Victoria and the like of those been just have their phones on the bank while they're playing their bowls and then take them with it. But something else to remember then too. I do appreciate. So we'll find a way.
Yeah, it could be easy to forget about your phone on the ditch and grab a bowl and drop it on it, and then you could crack it.
That sounds like something that might have happened to you, brother.
No, I haven't had to do any marking with a phone yet. So
it's easy to do though if you chuck your phone in your bowls bag and then you get to the end of your roll up and you throw your bowls back in there too. That can happen.
Oh, it's not fun.
So, Charli, Cameron, she's correct in Park 1, Jack High.
Looks pretty good coming down here.
Well,
Wants to get the jack, doesn't want to go without it.
Got a piece there, Blake.
I think Tim indicating that Blake is the shot. Just draw it to Ella.
Oh, if you want to get down and sit that one on that tight line. How'd you find? This seems to be the trickiest side of the rink. Most players have come off and said this direction, this hand has been the hardest one to play.
Yeah, you just got to trust it. You can get caught out there sometimes. Just got that bit of late finish on it.
Well, there's this and also the very far rink 14 with the velodrome hand coming in this direction. It does come in backwards almost.
Rink 1 can be a little bit like that, you know, both, especially on the ditch side of rink 1. It's a big wide swooping hand.
Yeah, well, most exposed to the weather on rink 1 gets the best part of the breeze. So Zoe, silky smooth action. Call from Trav Pace was really good. But as you both said, you've got to trust yourself. Trust your bowl out wide here.
All 4 back-end players playing with XGs, so hopefully it gives them all a little bit of an indication.
Well, they can go to school on one another's line, hey?
Yeah.
So he's thrown it out here on a good line now. Just wants to run all the way down to the jack.
Well, Travi's much happy with this one.
That's a very good shot.
Wants to cover it right up. That's well played.
And the call was hit it straight away.
No mucking around from Jake here. Likes it early. Wants to get at least the edge of it. Oh, good attempt.
Just potted that bowl out the back of the ring. That was a Gunnedah bowl that disappeared. So, not so much in the catching pen now for Gunnedah at the back. The blue bowl of Blake Perry sitting pretty at the back of the rink now. Timmy calling for this one to hurry. What do you reckon? Is it done enough for second shot there?
Probably still favour the blue bowl of Blake's there for second wood.
Here, Trav. We could hear Trav as he came past before. He didn't like his last one playing this way. He said it was disgraceful.
Just got to hang past.
Yeah.
You knew out the hand. He was calling it the hang. Doesn't quite have the weight either. Tim just looking to try draw a second shot here. Just needs to release. He's played it well. He's done enough for second shot.
Yeah, very important. As you've suggested, so one to Trav Moran, one to Illawarra. So 2-1, 3 ends completed. These teams do look pretty evenly matched, hey?
Yeah.
Talia.
Both Zach and Charlie playing in the under 15 section this week, I believe. I think Zach made it through. I'm not too sure about Charlie.
I'll have a look for you. You guys let us know what's going on this end. I'll have a look at the BowlsLink results portal. That's where you can follow along with all the matches. It's results.bowlslink.com.au or download the Bowls Now app on your phone. I'm going to have a look at what's happened in the under 15s singles. I know Zach Moran was there.
I believe Zach Moran's got to play Cooper Appleby in the under 15s semi-final.
That will be a good game.
That will be a good game. It'll be a good grudge match.
Alright, so yes, so in the girls, in the under 15s, it is going to be Annabelle Teague against Charli Cameron and Alice Winter against Hannah Salatne. So 4 great competitors there. And
Good correction here by Zach.
Yeah, very good.
Just wants to, yeah, it's well
done that
played.
well.
It's a good shot.
And in the boys' semi-finals, so Josh Potts from Tarrant Point up against Charlie McCudden from Tathra. And then, yeah, Cooper Appleby and Zach Moran.
All very good semi-finals.
Very well credentialed campaigners. So this has been an absolutely fabulous event, a great display of, well, I keep saying it's the next generation, but for so many of these players, they're the current generation. They're stars already at their clubs, and you know, for players like Trav in the Platinum Pennant already.
Yeah, you see, Trav skipping. He's he features pretty heavy. He plays third for Corey Wedlock in the Platinum Pennant for Warilla. Tim skips a one side for Gunnedah that does quite well when they go away and play state playoff events.
So, well, once again, Snapchat's going off here.
Flynn Cooper wants to say hi on the commentary,
Well,
but we're not letting it happen.
You can say hi to Flynn, but he can't say hi to us. He's got to come into the venue and come and say hello. That's the only way we're doing this.
Yeah, called Xander and myself both 2 times each now. Leave us alone, we're doing a job here.
Well, don't do it too good. Tim Rose already threatened that my job might be under threat from these junior commentary stars. He reckons he might get a better price.
Probably one of the tighter heads we've seen so far. Still not as tight as what both skips would like it, but it'll get better.
Yeah, a little bit loose, but Zoe Davies, well, that helps big time. So, call for some weight here from Tim Thorning. Just positive. Get the bowl, get past Zoe for 4.
Just want to get this blue one through the jack.
Oh, still.
It's a good result for Gunnedah.
Yeah, let's spat the jack over to the Ella Cameron bowl.
Very good attempt here from Zoe. Just wants to get up past through Zach's first one.
Good shot. That is
a very
brilliant.
Good shot. Drew a side toucher.
Well, you did say before as we came on air, Xander, that she was drawing touches, front toucher, left toucher, right toucher, side toucher.
Yep, no matter what we were holding beforehand, and she'd just come down and go bang. Fair reply from Jacob. That's a very good shot.
Wow, massive.
Shot.
Made 2 out of it there.
Well, hand slaps all around, and for Zoe Davies, all you can do is turn and applaud. That was quality from Jacob Martin.
I think you'll find Tim probably trying to play the same bowl here, get down that line. I think there's a crack on the bowl there. You get that crack, sort of kitty will go out to Zoe Davies.
Yeah, that's what we saw Zoe indicate. So, while there's nothing for short here, just needs to make contact.
Good areas here. Just don't hurry now. Get any piece of the jack.
Oh,
well,
wow.
It's a very good effort.
Well, Tim Thorning once again giving us no time to dissect the play. He's going to park up a little bit short. But we do see, well, there's another catcher out there now. Any jack movement to the back left of your picture
Yeah.
might make 2 or 3, or is he enthusiastic to go a little bit more direct and try to get both those out? What are you calling here, guys?
I think you'll see a little bit more positive weight here from Trav. I think that was the talk. It was either that or play that foot. I think Trav's elected to go a little bit more solid. Try and find something.
More pace than last time.
Wants to just hang on now. Missed that front bowl. It was a good effort. Clears the front and probably makes contact on the jack, and never know what was going to happen after that.
And for Tim Thorning now, calling for this one to get working. Track looks good. He's got the speed to get around the yellow.
Just hasn't sent it. Had a very good line.
So 2 shots, is it? Or 1?
2.
2 it was. Well done. So 3-2, 4 ends completed. And once again, Gunnedah, this is plan A for them. Shorter lengths, mat up. Jack somewhere near the tee. Well, it's a bit of an indication as to whether this might not be long enough.
Well and truly in. The boys just got Jacob to step out. How far? The mat was to the marker and decided, yeah, that's long enough.
Well, the umpire has been called.
The umpire.
Well, Jacob Martin, it's only about 2 of his steps to step the whole rink. He's a massive unit.
Only young as well.
And at 14, he's got some growing to do. So it's going to be, who is it this evening? Grant Stevenson. He's come out to put a tape on this. So while that's happening, we can let you know next door it's 4 to Marylands, 1 to St John's Park and El Shakooch. And, well, as you called, Xander, very quickly and very easily, that's in by heaps.
Never know there. It could be just a little bit of tactics there from Trav, trying to get that measure. Throw the front end off a little bit. Just a little bit of time.
You can see the players were sitting down, just taking it a little bit easy. It's been another big day, and for the elite players in this field, 5 sessions a day, it's a big campaign. Hard to fit it all in though, particularly with these school holidays, Easter and Anzac Day running together. Doesn't give us a lot of free days to be getting these championships in, but players have responded really well. So delicate length.
Just wants to be gentle. Doesn't want to touch it back to Zach.
Well, did, but she went with it.
I think you'll find both bowls are touching anyway. Probably a little bit easier to get at it for the Illawarra side. Any touch on the red bowl is possibly going to move the red bowl out, or movement on the jack.
Yep.
Just like that.
Well, yep. Pop the jack forward. There wasn't going to be a microscope powerful enough to determine which was shot before, but we're out in the open now. And this is close.
Allowance
Good
right down to the jack.
shot.
That's well played. Similar sort of idea for Blake now. Just hit that bowl. Trail on the jack's alright. Trav indicating, it's really good there, so yeah, I think that's the plan.
Well, Ella's in a good area again.
Just wants to hold and get the roan. Doesn't want any touch on the jack.
Oh, she's giving it away. It was a good area, but maybe played it too good. Got the touch.
Just wants to release and get right up now. If it's on the line, that's pretty good. Jacob. Just trying to draw around this front blue one now. He's very close here. This is a good shot. He's played it well. Just sort of caught that coming through.
Well, what it has done, it's tightened the head right up.
Yeah.
Any touch on the forehand from the Gunnedah team? You've got Charli Cameron back there.
I think there could be a little bit of weight used now from Jacob Martin up through his front run. Can get both the bowls out. Tim just having a look. That's the call. Get his own on the nose.
Yep, you'll get something. You'll get it out of the way. It's good. So power. Well, the front wasn't the optimal result there.
Wait, let me fix it.
Trav asking Zoe to cover the back, get to the tee. That she has done pretty well.
So,
Have you done your score for the last week? I couldn't because I was waiting for someone else to score.
right. Yeah. So can you still now?
Yeah, well, I've got to wait 'cause
What do you think we'll see here from Tim Zander?
So this has changed my scores.
Tim's trying to sneak around Jake here. Touch on the jack's good. He's got Charlie Cameron's bowl back there. He's awful close. Wants it fat. Oh, he's probably made it a lot harder for himself now.
So a bit of discussion there. What to do here in the background? Trav Moran saying he doesn't want to fatten it.
Yeah, it's a pretty tricky shot for Tim as it is. He can sort of go real big weight and get under Jake, even get Jacobs, a chance. But Trav's going to double up on the tee. Sort of needs to go right if Tim hits it, and otherwise it's 2-2 if it does kill and go to the tee.
Well, what it does do is it just doesn't let him play that weight just freely. You're one down at the back, it's an improvement.
Yeah.
If you're 2 down to 2 down, well, it's not really improving things for you, so it might make him try to play a harder shot.
He could be trying to play just a metre or two now, just try to slide Jake and get contact on any of them and push that jack back. Only needs a foot to come back to Tim and Charlie Cameron's bowl.
You can see that jack going through if you can just get down through Jacob.
He's interested. Played it well. Just going to catch the front.
Oh, squeaked the jack out a fraction, but it's not going to be enough.
Trav still having one to play.
Trav with...
You'll see Trav try to work wide off if any of the bowls is nothing for tight for Trav. He doesn't want any jack movement.
Yeah, that green bowl on the wing, I think, is the one he'd be happy to chip across.
Yeah, you can get him wide, or if you can slide off him tight, there's options there. I think that's what he might be trying to get to.
You can see the good communication between the skips and third here, making it easy, and the gel looks really nice between both pairs.
Well, he's going to have a look at the forehand. He says he can't give it away on that hand. And, well, it's a nice attempt, but you can certainly understand why he was conservative there.
Yeah, two very good shots could have possibly turned into two shots away.
So 2 it is.
On the other semi-final, you've got Maryland's leading 4-3 after 5. So Chanel's come back a little bit.
Now, I thought that was 2, but...
I think it was. Score shows 4-3 to Travis Moran.
Yeah.
On the scoreboard. So I think.
That's right. That. Scores are in. 4-3. But tight tussle. One shot in at both rinks.
Two very good semi-finals being played.
We did say it was hard to pick a winner anywhere. Hard to pick a winner in either of these games.
Pretty good correction by Zach.
Yeah, missed in a good area there. There's chances for the backhand now. frames up for a little bit of jack movement.
We can hear some calls and ask for that one to hang.
Yeah, you can. Just what we were talking about earlier. You got to trust your grass out there, because you'll get punished right as the bowl's about to finish. Just sort of releases and turns a lot.
Oh, that's a nice bowl from Blake Perry. That's going to be number one.
And falls inwards towards
Yeah,
the jack.
little backflip there. It's very,
Makes it better.
very clever. How do you teach your bowls how to do that when you want it?
I don't know. Mine haven't mastered that trick yet.
It's remarkable. There are some blokes who can just get it all the time, can't they? Blokes.
Found it more in arrows.
Oh, you reckon the arrows do it? Do
Yeah,
you?
the arrow
Oh.
backflop.
I know. Well, that could be their new logo. You reckon? Charlie Kennedy says
Maybe.
the arrow backflop. You could be the face and the name and the spokesperson. Well, Blake's drawn two there. And left a bit of a gap, but back to Ella Cameron's going to give this one a chance. Much tighter line.
See, just sort of playing. They're giving the bowlers a chance down there.
Zoe, just looking to draw another here.
You can see what Santa's talking about there. Once that let go, it started really ripping across the rink.
Yeah, once they go, they can keep going. So just got to trust yourself, trust your bowls out there. We'll see it, probably seen it again. Really starting to let go. It's a little bit of a good result there for Jake. Able to get second shot, but Zoe still with a chance. Gets a touch is pretty good. Tucks it away. Makes a nice 2, possibly even 3 if Sachs comes into the count. See a much higher line here from Zoe. And that's where they're going to come from. All about the weight now.
We heard Trav saying up early. This isn't quite going to go the trip. So
Tim call a little bit of swing weight now from Jacob. Just trying to get under that front bowl and split them up.
well, he's got a few out.
Oh, he's played it well, but he still could be.
Still could be a few down
Yeah,
here.
2, maybe
1,
3
2, 3,
shots down.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 potentially.
Yeah, 3 at least. Plays for the 4th.
What's the best one for Gunnedah? Your favourite's the wing bowl, is it there?
Oh, there's a few in contention. Maybe the short one or maybe the wing one.
Probably go Charlie's front one.
Probably, yeah, at least. Like you said, yeah, probably 4, yeah.
Well, if it's that, then it's going to be 4. So, a bit more room though here for the skips to have a crack at this.
Trav looking to capitalise early for sure. Trying to just cover that jack up. You know, make Tim play an absolute to get this shot.
Just having a look at the back of the ring, it's not like it's loaded up or anything either for Gunnedah, so...
Yeah, no, there's only one. I think two. They got the back as 2, but I think you'll find Tim just trying to save the count a little bit. He's too good to
Pretty
stay
well.
4 down, just like this.
That's a very good shot.
Just like this, he says. Well, that's a good shout.
Trav just debating whether he tries to peel this bowl out or tries to get a little trail himself.
I was asking about what the story was on the tee.
Probably 2 down on the tee, maybe 1.
2.
Favour 2.
Favourites, both of those ones,
Yes.
which are...
With Tim's bowl still to play.
Yeah,
And Tim's is a touch too, so Depends what happens with that after the connection. It could go through and be 3, possibly, if he gets it wrong.
So big discussion on risk versus reward here from Zoe Davies and Trav Moran. See what they've come up with.
There is enough turn where he can miss Zoe Davies' short bowl and trailer jack himself and make a really nice 3 here.
Well, it's all tied up next door. 4 all.
He's on that high line. Looks fair. Wants to hurry right to the jack now, at least to Tim's. Well, it's a good attempt. Probably just lacking that foot or 2 of weight.
Just not enough weight there from Tim.
Well, he's picked up 1, and he's got the scores to 4 all.
4 all on both rinks.
So 4 all, 6 ends, both rinks. This is about as close to a duplicate as you can find. Xander, would you like my coat there, brother? I've got a spare coat.
Oh, I'd love it. That'll be really good, thank you. I've got a jumper over at my bag, but it's a bit of a trek to go over there.
Oh, I wouldn't want to lose you, mate. You're doing too good of a job here.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
So, Nick Talia Candy and Xander Weber here with you this evening. This is 4's semi-final action.
Pretty comfortable, this jacket too.
Oh, you reckon I might get it back?
It looks snazzy.
It is very nice. Might be a little bit big on me, but I'm sure I'll grow into it.
Well, you can have Andrew Linds if you're going to grow into that one.
No comment.
Lee Stinson's got a spare one of those floating around too, don't you, Lee? You'll have a couple of them.
No answer there from Lee.
No, they're keeping their powder dry, don't blame them. So, we've seen the first one from Charli, just sail past.
Very good.
Young Zach Moran.
I see an adjustment of speed there, Charli.
They've got a good line here again. On the speed. Trav's clapping it in. Just wants to push all he can.
Well, you're okay with that. He's batting 500 here.
Tim called, go and get it early. Just swing and wait. Trying to stay up if she does miss.
Don't know if she likes it or not.
Just probably a bit quick. As you say, Tim wanted that to stay up. And
Well, has found the back bowl and
they've both stayed
up, yeah. Seems early, it's just a little bit floaty on that hand with a little bit of weight. Blake looking to get right behind now. Well, that's a very inviting. Trial on the jack here is good, or you get either one of the bowls or the split. Oh,
just push that a little bit, you feel. But I'm okay with playing that sort of weight. I know what both of you would have been playing. Straight at those things, weren't you? 3-bowl target.
Definitely options there. Kill's alright. Got Ella's first attempt there. Get both of them. Get the jack. Blake, we're going to change it up here. Any touch on the jack's good. Take that target away a little bit. He's done well. He's possibly made 3 out of it.
Probably got the tee as well.
See Jake Martin wind up here as well. He's played this well. He's played a good shot there.
Oh, he's made 2. Yeah, 2 at the back of the rink. So
Zoe Davies.
you can see there on the other angle. So the jack's at the left-hand side of screen. Zoe underway here. Just looking to get second shot, really. Well, she's hung clear. That's...
Probably could be second shot.
I reckon that's going to win that measure.
Jacob's pretty close here. He just wants to get a little bit more hurry. He's played
Wow,
it very
that's a
well.
fantastic
Very good
bowl.
shot.
It's a great bowl.
Well, this is what we were just practicing before. This is closest to the ditch competition now. So Michael Wilkes will be backing himself.
Yeah, I think I'll be looking to play one of your shots, Nick, and right on the lip there. With Jack Barclay's bowls.
Well, the head went down earlier. Favoured, she just didn't give that enough of a chance. So,
Here the Gunnedah crew trying to G up there. Up the Gunnedah side now and get a bit of fire about them.
sounds like up Cronulla, doesn't it? Up Gunnedah.
Oh my god, please stop.
So this is what's facing Timmy. Looking to get down. Park another one in close.
Someone just wants to release now.
Well,
Oh, he's done well.
got in
shot.
there.
Trav with a little bit of work to do now. Down 3. Ideally would like to get second shot. At least.
Zoe calling for this one to hold. Calling for this one to hold. Calling for it to hang on the edge.
Travis
Travi.
Moran.
Oh, that is brilliant.
What a bowl.
Can't really see it too unless he tries to find the edge on him.
Well, Timmy's playing a bit more weight here.
Trying to find the edge. Probably going to pull it tight.
That's the angle that might show it. Well, that was Zoe Davies up and over. And,
Looking to repeat the dose now for Trav.
well, that one of Zoe's also protects it a little bit if he's a bit firm.
He's got the hands out, so yeah, just
Well,
travelled into the ditch there.
well, he nearly got the edge and chipped the other one across. So, one to Trav Moran. What a bowl. Let's have a look at that on the replay. So, we can see there.
Won't see many more better bowls than this.
Comes in. Zoe was calling it for it to hold, but he had perfect weight.
Yeah.
And that would have beaten everybody bar me and Michael Wilkes in our drawing competition.
I think he needed at least 2 more rolls to beat you. You were right on the lip.
Very lucky sometimes.
I think you nearly did it 4 times in a row. I don't know about luck.
Pure skill.
Well, amongst the few credits to my name, I can say that I've won the edge-to-edge tonight, so that was pretty good. I'm happy enough with that.
It's not a bad win, to be honest, as well. If you got given Michael Wilkes a bit of a touch-up in that.
That's a rare one. We've had lots of battles, Jindabyne and Merimbula in recent years, and Merimbula keep coming out on top. We take rinks off them, but those big boards are just so hard to get.
Yeah, quality players scattered throughout out rinks.
Well, that top side of theirs is very good.
Yeah, as you see, Rowan Wilson and Michael Wilkes featured heavily at Ballina, going very deep in pairs and 4s. Good side.
Trav just saying, oh, mate, a bit more grass, you would have been bang on to brother Zach. As we say,
Just that right hand yet again, catching people out.
Call from Trav to be under Charlie's bowl on the left-hand side.
See both hands swinging very nice now. Let's get right up now. Down to the jack.
That will be one.
So you can see at your bottom of the screen there, Chanel Shikuch now up 6-4. And this match 5-4. So two really, really close semi-finals. My co-commentators didn't want to make any presumptions on who was going to win. So
You can see why, with both very tight games at 5-4 to Illawarra on this rink, and only 6-4 over there on the other rink to Chanel's side. It's a very good competition. You can't count anyone out.
Well, good call there. Hunt for a third. Lots of comments coming through. Jacob Aitken asking how he's going. So good to hear from
Aitken.
Jacob.
Yeah.
Hi, Jacob.
Good bloke, Jacob. Just aged out of the juniors this year. He usually featured in the back end of lots of events too. Good player. Another platinum player in for Engadine.
Yeah, plenty of support for Tim Thorning. Sam McGuigan saying, let's go Illawarra. Well, he's a Yass boy. I don't know why he's going for the Illawarra, but he's got a few mates down there, I know, from...
Jake Martin pretty close here. Wants to eat the jack now. Played
That's
it well.
very good.
It's a great shot. Looking to play the same shot now for Zoe Daisies. Get down to the jack. Just a tiny toucher. Can get sit the ball out.
Yeah, important time to turn the head over there.
Yeah.
It's probably down 2 to Blake Perry.
Yeah, it was probably a nice 3 shaping up. Very good timing to put one out. Trav clapping this one in as well.
Well, Zoe's watching this intently. She's chasing it now. Wants it to get down.
Just wants to pull up now and stay on the rink. Well, it's just fell in.
Oh, they're skipping through that hole. Gave herself every chance to peel it off, though, that jack. And now Jacob Martin.
Looking to repeat the dose. He's in a very good area. His weight was very good.
So Trav. He's going to look to park one close, one feels.
Any touch on the jack back. You've got 2 of Zach's there.
The 2 yellow bowls at the back of the rink.
Bit hard to miss. Bright colour.
Yeah. There's a few that have been very prominent.
Very good area here. Just going to slide by. It's pretty much
Identical
the same,
to Zoe's.
Yes, exact same bowl as Zoe's. Tim might have just accidentally knocked the bowl now.
Yeah, so him and Trav,
Oh my god.
they're just going to reassess the position.
I think the bowl was...
Well, I've got that on the replay, so you can see it just at the start there.
Travel move it to where he thinks
That's
where it was.
Well, that's about exactly where it was. If you just have a look at this replay again here.
I think they've...
Yep, they've got that pretty well right.
Yeah.
So, well done to the boys. They
Tim won't worry about that. It will just go again. It happens. Sometimes them big feet on Tim Thorning can get in the way, knock some bowls over.
I was warned this might get loose.
He's looking for the bowl here. He must think he can make a couple.
Well, he's got the edge of it. May have turned it far enough. Bring a couple more on. Karen Moxie watching on Warilla. Go Gunnedah.
Same shot for Trav now. probably just looking to drop a bit of pace. If he doesn't get the shot, he's looking to probably get another good second. So Tim can't make that number.
So the players at the back of the ring having a bit of a stretch, getting tight, getting a bit cool here. Official temperature is 16 degrees, but I'd say it feels a bit cooler under the roof.
On the march, just wants to let go. Any touch on the jack's good. He's made
Good
a
shot.
good 2 out of it possibly. It's a good shot.
So you can see the jacks just poking out at the back of the rink there.
Jake Martin's called. Get me on the nose, big weight, you get them both.
Yeah, I do like that call, and likely I reckon Jacob Martin probably stays too.
Yes, he's probably likely to stay around.
Could make 3.
Could make 3 if Tim hangs around as well.
But, I mean, importantly, could clean a few out here.
Yeah, Jake should be at least 2 if he hits this nice. Jake should stay around. He's in a good area. Oh,
Wow.
He's played it well. Hasn't quite got the result. Still 1 to Travis Moran.
Plucked a few out, but yes, the Illawarra team.
Just missed it slightly tight. Didn't quite get the right connection.
Just that
he was
little scrape
after.
at the front there, didn't need it.
Got that front blue one moving up through as well.
The other semi-final, Schnell's jumped out to a 12-4 lead after 8.
Wow, so they've won a few on the spin. So if you want to check out that scorecard, so end by end scoring, it is live in BowlsLink, the BowlsLink results portal. So you can head online results.bowlslink.com.au or download the Bowls Now app, and you can follow along with all the live action here from the 4s at the Bowls New South Wales Junior State Championships. We're here at Club Sapphire, Merimbula. Nick Hind is my name, alongside me Xander Weber and Talia Kennedy, and it's great to have you guys with us. You're watching some good bowls.
Yeah,
We
very
could-
good.
We could be inside stuffing our faces with more chips and pies and hot dogs. What do we have for lunch today?
Nice cheeseburgers.
They were good, the cheeseburgers today. I will commend.
Courtesy of Rowan, I think. Michael told us he was milking the cows this morning.
Milking the goats too, was he?
Not the goats, just the cows. He was milking the cows this morning and making the cheese. So we appreciate that from Rowan.
Oh my
He's working
God.
hard for us.
He's been putting in big shifts here, Rowan Wilson. I missed him on the butter churn this morning, but I'm sure he was out doing that as well. Baking the bread.
Charlie looking to capitalise on the bit of a loose start from Zach.
Oh, she finds this one fat. Yes, the other edge was what she wanted there. Would have made it a really good 2.
Probably good for the Illawarra side now. Just puts that ball in a good area. Just wants to clear under this now.
It's a very good attempt.
That's very well played. Good second.
Those blue bowls there of Blake Perry, they just keep finding their way into the heads, don't they? They keep just sort of sticking around,
Yeah.
finding good areas, finding good homes.
That's what you need from a second in this game. You know, someone that's going to play real good areas. You know, that good positional bowls. And that's what he's doing. But good reply there from Ella Cameron.
Yes, Ella's going to drop that in off favour. That's going to be good enough for 2. But Blake's got a big wall to land on here. He can turn this head
Fair
over.
area here. Well, just doesn't want to get nothing.
Wow.
Well, he's played it well. Probably only 1 down.
Same bowl here, basically. Grab that jack, pot it through the hole even to be.
Yes, get through the hole, makes it tricky.
Pretty exciting stuff. Well, she's just let it down. A couple of rolls. And Travis Moran saying you have to play the other hand.
Yeah, doesn't want to get it through the hole, but it's probably his best option down there. Sit that wide bowl of Ella Cameron's. Gets it through enough to Zach is good too. Probably not the result she was hoping for. Makes it a little bit harder now to get around Zach's.
So, real positive call there from Timmy, just asking to turn through the front here or get down to the jack himself, cover it over.
Trav calling Zoe still on that forehand, looking to get to the inside of Jacob. Just got to clear the front.
Just going to find that short ball of Zach's again, but pushes it up.
Well, what that's done is it's made the head about 7 bowls wide here.
Yeah.
So, any sort of arriving weight's going to change it up. And yeah, Timmy Thorning, he's identified. That's the little hole that we like. Trying to pop the jack through there. Asking this one to hurry early. Well.
Hasn't made it any easier for either of the skips.
Oh no, well at 6-4. What are you calling here for Trav?
I think he's got to play down the same hand, and there's results off that wide yellow. Gets down to Ella. If he plays it, and it goes through the gap, it's bad luck. Just got to give himself a chance.
See so early, I was asking it to turn, but he's got the back now.
Yes, you can.
Got the tee too, he's parked it right on the tee.
Just indicating to us now he doesn't mind that. Can get right up down the other hand.
Timmy Thorning though, he might take this away.
That's a very good shot.
We'll probably see Trav get down the other hand now. Good weight. Trying to look for bowl through the jack onto the other bowl and then the kill. Down the forehand. Nice weight. Fair areas here. Just wants to clear the front. It's a good shot.
Oh, wow.
It's gone up the green. I think this is
It's in.
very easy draw for Tim Thorning here.
Well, look, it's one shot currently to Illawarra, but
It's not too bad either. It's a 3. Different 3 down. Probably.
so one shot to Illawarra, but Tim Thorning with 6 metres to draw it. I think I'm going to back him in here.
Yeah. He's played it well. He's done enough.
Hang on, I'll hit the replay button on that one. There we go. That could make the hot shots tonight.
That was a brilliant shot. Well played by Tim there. It's not all bad for Illawarra though. It was 3 down. Would have put him down on the game. Still got a 1-shot lead.
Chanel's still ahead, 14-4 against Sam Rich and the Maryland side.
Well, that looked unlikely, didn't it, early? 4-all. It was really tight, that contest, but Chanel's she's come to play tonight. Looked in really good touch in the earlier streaming game.
Yeah, she's been playing well all day. I had to play her myself. I've got to play her tomorrow in the semi for the singles.
Well, many were surprised on day one. Chanel and Jazz got dumped out of the pairs.
Yeah, defending champions.
Yeah, defending champions. We didn't see them getting bounced, but of course in the other side, the boys' pairs, well, it's a rematch of last year. Can you break out something like you did to win it?
Once comes
again,
down to it, I'd back myself to play it, but hopefully you don't put that much pressure on myself. Down 17-5 to go and claw our way back into the game like that. Hopefully we can just have a good close game all the way to the end and try have to make one on the last end, not four.
Hopefully don't have to play your last bowl, hey?
Well, yes, correct. So, I did see Flippy and Darty over here on the live stream rink in the semi-final. They were playing some really good bowls, so it's not going to be an easy feat.
Yeah, the Super Coopers. Well, but you've got one in your team as well.
Yeah, I've got a Super Cooper.
Ella Cameron, good home. So we've seen a bit of a change of tactics here from Gunnedah. The mat's gone right to the back of the ring. But it is still short. And after 9 ends, 6-5. Really hard to predict a winner here. 11 shots in 9 ends.
It's a fair effort there.
Yeah, defence has been a real big part of this game.
I've seen a few numbers that, both sides just cut down and drew second shot.
Good shot by Ella.
So that Jack hiding behind the tricolour bowl of Ella Cameron. But it might not be for long. Blake Perry, well, he's just tickled it out.
That is a very good shot.
So, we'll see if we can see on this side angle who's got it. But I don't think it matters for too long because that will not stay like that.
I did see Trav indicate 1 down, but... Oh, wow. It's a very good shot.
Jake Martin.
Ooh, it's good. Didn't want to flop over and touch the jack though, but he's played it well. Trav Collins, similar idea. You can work off the inside of that, sort of jam on the jack and flop that Ella Cameron bowl out.
You can see immediately. So he thought she was quick.
She's trying. She's played it well. Oh, just hasn't got down onto the jack.
Well, it's nearly a 3-way go for a toucher there, but you see Tim saying you've just got to play it. That won't stay like that. Get it moving. Get it going our way.
It's looking good for Gunnedah too. You can get that front Blake bowl. Just crack an egg on it. Get it through the gap. Makes 3. Was the call from Tim. Makes it a little bit tricky now with that on the line.
So Trav calling forehand here. Get on to Ella.
Well,
both players just a little bit light on the forehand there.
probably blocks that hole now if Trav did want to get up through that front bowl.
That's the situation. So a little bit going on at the front there, making it hard to go directly at it. Back of the rink's pretty well split up.
Trav just indicating I need to pull some Tiger 2s out the bag to get around and get back to the bowl. I do have a couple sitting in my bag.
Oh, I know Michael Wilkes got plenty of sets of super grips floating around here
Yeah,
too.
a
Just
few
in,
sets in the Nationals.
yeah, well, the internationals came out prominently in the triples at the state championships.
Yes.
But we've seen Timmy Thorning. He's gone to just grab the back.
Yeah.
So once again, just doesn't give Trav a chance to play big through it and just bash it for a kill.
It's really hard for Trav to make the shot here. He's got to play really nice weight around that front Charli Cameron bowl down to Ella Cameron's. Just sort of rock it out.
Well, Timmy here asking for that one to hold. He wants to get something in the road. That's ugly. Might just play a few tricks there. You see
Just
there-
got in the head. Probably got in Travis's mind to get around it.
Well, it's ripping down
Oh,
now.
far away.
It's definitely swung a lot more than the first one, that one. Just missed a little bit of weight.
So, Gunnedah get a pick up. And as we change over, well, this game will go the trip. 10 ends completed. And scoreboard's locked up 6-all. These players here locked in some sort of battle. This will be well played. Matt's right back on the tee.
See the wear and tear starting to come to effect on Jake. He's just having a bit of a snooze at the back of the rink there. A little bit tired.
Well, I don't blame him. He's had a big campaign.
Very long days.
And, well, and coming off to the state finals. Big campaign for him there in the
Yeah.
in the reserve pairs, running into a very handy side in the final there.
Good start there by Charli Cameron.
So yes, Gunnedah ran into Josh Ingram and Jordan Mullaney from Austral in that reserve pairs final, and both sides looked as though they could have been playing in the open pairs, to be honest, in the state pairs. They were that good.
It's a fair reply by Zach there. Just missing a foot behind, so it's a good area.
Well, this is being urged up here. All in a line. Impeccable grass from the front end at this stage.
A little bit of commentator's curse there, maybe.
I said at this stage, though,
Yeah,
I put a
you got,
qualifier in there. You need to. The trap for new players is going off early, but I did say at this stage it's been impeccable.
Done enough commentating to know. I don't know when to
Just
put them hypotheticals in there.
well, keep your powder dry as long as you can. It's my advice. That's a great bowl from Ella Cameron. And there's a little bit of protection on the way in. Front bowler Charlie's got it covered over just a little bit. You can't go screaming at this,
Blake,
but
very close here. Just wants to get right up now. It's a good effort.
well, you can see there, 1, 2, 3 within a bowl of that jack. And Timmy, he's just said straight away, back of the rink, please.
Yeah, there's probably a few chances for the Aurora side down that wide swinging hand. When Zoe gets onto the mat, can split on both bowls, get the jack back to Zach's good. Blake played it first with his good one though. Trav doesn't want to change him.
Just on the tight side.
Yeah, Tim's trying to play it first. He sees that port there, and what can go wrong? Trying to get Jake to play it first.
Tim calling hurry.
Yeah, nice little guide there. Zach Moran's yellow bowl at the front. That's the one to just come squeaking past. A little bit too tight here, Zoe Davies. Want to be out a bit tighter to the yellow bowl. But for Jacob Martin here, well, he's on a much higher line. Tim's saying this should bend. Well, he's bent all right. He's going to bend that into a fantastic spot.
That's a brilliant
well
shot.
done.
Probably chances now to get a little bit more weight through Ella Cameron's bowl. Get a little bit moving through there. Travis having a bit of a look.
Yeah, just a bit more positive now. Swing down, even if Zoe gets any of those front bowls, she might clear a track. This is
Very
much
good
more
area
confident.
here. Just get right down and get at least two out. Oh,
Spat the jack
played it
over to the
well.
left-hand side. Neither picture's going to pick it up for us, but the jack has gone above the blue bowl of Blake Perry. So there's the little triangle there, the tricolour, and the dark maroon of Gunnedah, and the jack still, I'm going to have to take a couple of steps to my right here, the jack is still just in front of the dark blue. Favourite could only be one at this stage. Well, Trav's in an area for some contact. Just slid past, so the jack in this little triangle here. Tricolour, the blue, and the maroon. It's being asked to hurry by Tim Thorning. Well,
Makes it very tricky for Trav. Probably pulling up into his line.
yeah, Zoe Davies having a look. It's a pretty narrow port to get down and get any touch on the blue. You've got to go firm. And then
Could
where's
be
the jack
looking-
going?
Could be looking for contact on the Tim's short bowl on the line, maybe.
Oh, Zoe being very encouraging. So Travis looking for that really tight little gate there. Runs into the front. Yeah, not much.
Wasn't too much on for him there.
Yeah, not much could go right, was what I was going to suggest. And it's 1 to Gunnedah. So 7-6, 11 ends played, 4 to go. We're going to go pretty close to the time limit one feels. The players are taking their time with this, and well, you can't blame them for it.
How long do we have left?
The official timekeeper has gone for dinner, would you believe, Lee Stinson, so he'll be out to tell us, but we got started very close to 6:30, so the finishing time will be very close to 8:30. So Zoe's gone up to the business end. Well, that one has gone basically 21 metres and 21 metres only. So asking, is that okay? Looks to be. So they're into it. Pretty well minimum length.
Both skips left the head and the thirds have come up.
Oh, Charli. That's a ripping start. Well, there's Timmy and Trav might have gone towards some tea.
Don't blame them.
Yeah, get about that time now where the players are getting hungry, looking to get some food.
So, see there. Jacob asking for that one just to hang out.
Two good opening bowls from Charli. One on, one behind.
You see skipper Trav Moran, he's back from his comfort stop or ordering the cup of tea, go and raid the lolly jar, whatever's been going on. We're with you here till the end. What's been an absolutely thrilling contest. These young stars have been absolutely in peak form this evening. Blake just slipping under. Timmy Thorning's back, so he's going to come and assess the situation. They're almost, well, the 21 metre mark's only just to our left here of our commentary position, so they're more or less just in front of us here. Well,
Trevor asking this one to get right up. What's the hurry? Played it well. Good second shot.
yeah, little touch of the super trail on here for Jacob though. Back down the line. Could bring them all in. Oh, Timmy was just urging that on early. Just didn't quite play the weight.
So you'd be probably looking to play this first. Doesn't want to give them opportunities to pick up a big score, you know, after 12 ends into the game or on the 12th end.
Yeah, well, we can see what we're talking about here. The maroon bowl is shot, blue second shot, but straight down the line there. The two tricolours in the maroon are all Gunnedah. And that, on this angle, looks pretty likely. So, well, Zoe looking to reach probably through the front yellow here or get down to the shot. Tim saying, grab that, Jack. Happy days.
Tim calling it early. It's a good shot. Another one in that catching pen.
Yeah, it's loading up there. I think for Zoe it's probably important to miss high if she's going to miss anywhere here. Get one round to match those. Zoe Davies best at the back now, but a bit of pressure on Trav. Tim gets his jack going down the line. Could have a huge number.
Just
Wants to
gotta
hold
play
past the front, yeah.
Well, he's got Jacob Martin up onto it.
Well,
And Jack hasn't moved far enough, I don't feel. He's 2, but how does that look now for Trav?
probably doesn't look too
Best.
ideal coming down with that orange one now. Sort of in that on the way coming up.
Well, turned his back very early.
Opportunity for Tim. Doesn't want to let this one go astray. You'll see him get very far if he makes this. Wants the jack
Got
with
it.
it, and he's made
Got
a
it, what a
number.
bowl.
It's very good.
Well, that's huge. That's made. Could be as many as 5. And for Trav Moran, well, this is big time for him. Needs to get one close under massive pressure. You see he slapped his hands. That's going to be a bit too quick. Slips past.
Probably takes a few out of the count there.
Well, it did cut it down, so yeah. Zoe Davies on her way past said, look, you cut it down, it's okay. But a 3-shot collect for Tim Thorning, 3-shot collect for the Northwest, 3-shot collect for Club Gunnedah. That's putting him in a prominent position now.
Well, Warilla will just be looking to get these last couple ends now. Northwest just jumping out on top in the later ends, building the better heads, giving himself chances.
Well, 4 in front, 3 to play. It's about where you'd like to be. Next door 17-7 after 12 ends, so you feel as though that one's just about sewn up unless there's some miracle from the Maryland's quartet.
Good start from Charli there.
Well, a good response though.
Reply from Zach, yeah. It's good shot.
Timely. Really timely.
Yeah,
I feel they need to win at least 2 out of the next 3.
At least, yeah, probably.
Probably need to win all 3 realistically.
Yeah, the Northwest side, not giving them too many chances to pick up numbers. Just got bowls in good areas.
And you did say Timmy Thorning does rise in the post section.
Yep, I was talking about. You play Tim in the later stages of tournaments or events like these, and the harder it is to get him. Just very good from Zach here, just looking to trail the jack, take it away from him.
Well, he's done
He's
that.
played it
Not
well.
exactly what Travis has asked.
He's done it really well.
Well, we keep looking for it. Just some last twists and turns in these contests. Opportunity for these players to still progress. Trav asking Blake Perry just one roll on that yellow. Want it to be quicker. Not much quicker though, gee.
Had a pretty good track for it.
clear instruction from Timmy Thorning. You get to Zach, it's good. You can get through the front here. Well, Blake Perry was the one that wanted to be avoided.
See Blake giving this one away early.
And he shook his head as he let it go. Knew it was a bit soft. He's got some runs on the board today, but crucial time.
Yeah, in front end really want them to build the head up, give you backhand chances, you know, make a couple in the back stages of this game, especially down 10-6.
Jacob Martin again, he's dropping short in important time.
Nothing really behind from either side. So you've got, I believe it's Ella on the right and Zach behind the jack, but that's about it.
Blake it is on the right hand side of the screen there.
So he's played this one well, just wants to get right up now.
Good shot.
He's done well. It's another. Oh, it's flopped Zach's bowl backwards. It's not quite ideal.
So Timmy calling Jake Martin on the other hand. Well, they're more interested in this one.
Jake's played it well. He just wants to get this inside edge now through to the... Oh, played it well. Didn't quite get the result. Played really good weight for it.
So Zoe Davies here. Well, she gets down to her own and lands it. Oh, gets right round the back there. You can see Trav Moran saying, get across then. Back left might be important. That's how the head shaped up though. There's a few in it, but there's a couple of short ones going to make it hard for the skips to do any real damage. There might be an opportunity to pluck that bowl out if you go really quick at it. The Gunnedah bowl to make it count for Illawarra. I think Tim Thorning's going to do something about that.
He's caught it early. He wants to get it right. He's played it well. One down, but it's much better one down.
Well,
Hard for Trav to make a couple out of this.
Really hard to dig that one out now. The
Yeah.
dark maroon bowl seems like it's locked into the yellow.
He's probably nearly going to play the same shot down the hand. Looks just around. Can use Tim to get down to the jack. He just sits on that maroon bowl. He's going to prove me wrong and play the other hand.
Yep.
Must be able to see the draw down there better.
Well, there might be one to get Zoe Davies
Yeah.
through to the shot, or to the second shot.
Yeah, that's what he's looking for. Just wants to hang on.
Well, he's done it. That might have made two.
Played it well.
And what it has done with where Blake Perry's landed is there's a chance maybe to pop
Yeah.
that one out now. Well, if you're Tim Thorning, what are you going to do here? There's a chance that he might attack this just to go and put it back on the tee and say, well, good luck, you can get one.
One down's pretty handy for him at the moment.
Well, that's what Tim Thorning's looking for.
Looking to get this right through the jack.
Well, he's smacked
Oh,
it out. His
done
mate
it well
shot.
on his mate shot. Probably 4 seconds now for Illawarra. Trav looking to rip that bowl out.
Yeah, you can see he's
Tie
got down
game.
low. Zoe's having a look at it. Yeah, it's there. That's
At least 4.
absolutely, it's worth it. So,
Can get it through the short. Blake's bowl as well. Gets it right.
big bowl from Trav here.
We'll see him fire up if he plays this one.
Controlled well, he's under the line.
There's results to be had.
Well, call is sorry. He has made a result.
Made 2 out of it.
So a slightly reluctant 2. It's not the way that players of this quality want to be getting shots. But by the same token, you've got to take them when they come to you. So 2 to go. Anybody willing to put their name on who's going to win this one, Talia? What do you reckon?
I'm not saying nothing.
All right, how about next door? You think Chanel's got that one pretty well sewn up?
Yeah, 21-7 with 2 to play. I'd say she's pretty much got it in the
Currently
bag.
holding the shot as well.
Well, there we are. I've got an opinion out of you for at least one of these games.
It's the only one you're going to get.
No, that's fair enough too. This has been an absolutely ripping contest here. You can see the progress scores from next door just coming up on your screen. But with 2 to play, well, as you suggested, Santa, probably they still need to win them both here, Illawarra, if they're going to win the match.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't see them getting a 4 here
No.
anytime soon, although there was one that was just potentially available to them on the last end.
Around 15 minutes left.
I'm pretty sure we'll see this through to the conclusion.
The way the Gunnedah, all of the Gunnedah teams playing, you won't see a chance for a big number like a 4. They're just building, grouping really good bowls, giving good chances.
They've got the crowd momentum going with them as well. Lots of support for them.
As they always do. They always got the good crowd, Gunnedah. Just always helps. You got them people behind you cheering on, get you fired up. Zach Moran's ended up in a good spot with that last one though.
Got a touch on it, and this one's looking pretty good here too from Charli. Just going to slide past. Giving it a chance though on a good track once again.
Not landing in a horrible spot.
On the call from skipper Trav Moran. You just go draw this one.
Not looking too bad. Just wants to drop now.
We can go park with the yellow. That would have been
Oh,
good.
well, it's just slid underneath. Yeah, if he got it in the guts, it would have been a good shot.
Well, Timmy liked this early.
She played this well.
You can
Just
see
doesn't want
why.
to slide. Wants to get. She's played it well. It's a good shot.
Really good exercise in weight control there. Just nailed it. Play just optimal weight to reach the back yellow. This is in a fair area too from Blake.
Travi clapping this one on. Wants to release now right down to the bowl.
Well, that's a
very
he's
fair
got down and
shot.
made shot.
High fives at the back of the rink from the Illawarra front end. Zoe Davies, Trav Moran.
Just a little bit of pace on this one from Rella. Wants to.
She's close though. Sits that fat.
She's played it well. Good shot.
Well, it's been a good tussle here. Yeah, so coming down to the exciting conclusion. This is the game that I'm pleased to have brought you. Well, tit for tat, Zoe Davies didn't quite go the trip, but it's 2 shots there to Ella Cameron. She's played 2 absolute crackers here. Well, Jacob Martin finished up in a pretty good home there. I can see the jack getting that way. So gets a bit unlucky. So his body language, he's watching this super intently.
Wants to get right up now.
Oh, just left it short. That was important that she reached with that bowl.
Not real happy with herself there.
No. No, gee, she's played some magnificent bowls all throughout this event. Well, they're going to be shaking hands next door, one feels.
Good shot by Jacob there.
Well, that's going to be piling on the pressure. 3 lies currently to Gunnedah.
Don't see real big chances at a number now unless Trav can sort of... There's a little hole between Ella Cameron's bowls there. You can get the jack right through them. It's Blake's bowl out to the back right. On the screen. Just trying to draw the shot down the forehand.
Gets a touch on the jack. There's 2 of Zach's out there on the corner.
It's a release.
Still 3 was the call from Jacob. So
Travel at least need to cut it down from 3 here. Don't think they'll be able to pick up 5 in the last 10. And Tim's going to pile the pressure on here.
well, rolls that one
Makes
out.
it hard. Trav now.
Likely 4.
Trav might be looking to
Looking to hit.
get some movement on the jack.
Well, kills 1 for
Yep.
Illawarra.
There's probably going to be movement on that bowl though if he does get the jack.
I don't see it killing without that yellow bowl getting
Yeah.
pumped out.
Probably wants to get the jack right through the hole. Back on the draw, I think. Just trying to draw the shot off Jacob Martins.
Well, if you can draw this for 1,
He's in a fair area. Wants to get right up now. Misses the front. Wants to get right up to the jack.
Wow,
wow,
Travis.
what a bowl!
Good shot,
He's played it
Trav.
well. He's made the shot.
What a bowl! What a bowler!
He's fired up too.
Good shot, Trav.
He's getting plenty of applause from Lee Stinson. Yeah, and Kira's going, "Would you get a replay of that?" Yeah, obviously. I even cleared some extra space on the hard drive just in case for this game. I've been pressing it 4 times an end, so
Wonder if Tim
you're
will
only going to
just-
have 60 to deal
Tim will
with.
just go big here, trying to rip that bowl out. Kills are right. There's going to be movement on that yellow bowl.
Well, you're right.
He's sprayed it wide. Ooh.
Nearly got a fortunate result. So 1 down. We're going to go into the final end here. 9 shots, Illawarra. 10 shots, Tim Thorning, Nick Hines, Xander Weber, and Charli Kennedy here with you to the end. To the
All
end.
the way.
This last end.
Been a very good game to commentate.
Lee Stinson's calling for an extra end here. Well, it's a big chance. You do feel, I mean, Trav with massive, massive pressure there. He just drew an absolute. Let's have a look at that one more time.
Dare say you could see that on a bit of a hot shot later. There's probably been a few of them today, but none better than that. That's a very good shot.
Well, effectively, he was down game.
He was,
You
yeah,
feel.
he was out. He was done. You're not making Tim Pollard on. He needed it 6 to tie there.
That's a very good start from the one he drew last end.
So the crowd stopped around here. Everybody's enjoying the action. They have shaken hands next door. It's a win for Chanel Shakooch. She's through to the fours final. That'll be played first thing tomorrow morning.
She'll be watching on anxiously at this game, saying
Well.
who she's got to play.
That's the big question. Who will she meet?
Don't think it's an easy game, though. Whoever she plays, it's going to be a ripper of a game, ripper of a final. Ooh, wants to get right up now, Zach. He's put it in a good area.
Yeah, just scrubbed off his own. They're 2 very, very similar bowls to get the end started. Important here for Charli Cameron. She's on a pretty tight line. Wants to get this all the way up through the jack. Gets behind.
She's played it well. Even if she gets down to them is good. She's got a little touch on it too. Crowd going bizarre. Really getting behind the Gunnedah side.
Not going berserk, they're going bizarre, you reckon?
Oh, they're going.
The Gunnedah crowd, they might be bizarre. Well, this floats past. Stays on at the back of the rink. That's really handy. Really important. We saw some freewheeling stuff in the singles the other day. A couple of bare jacks were being looked to run into the pit first bowl just to skewer the game. And there may have almost been an argument for that here from Gunnedah if they'd had first say.
It's not a bad idea on this ring. Sometimes you can get caught out and just on them wider swinging hands. Just go and get the jack if you're confident in yourself. You see a lot of the top players, they need one, they'll just put the mat right up, jack on the tee and go bang.
Yeah, the BPL, we've seen it's become a bigger and bigger strategy in recent years.
Well, Blake now, he wants to get right up now. Gets down to that, and flops, he's played it well, he's made shot. See, Gunnedah wasting no time. Still getting positive down through that blast bowl now. Get the jacks good. Tim calling it early. Likes it.
Well,
yeah, she's played it well.
Let's pump that highlight button one more time for Kira. She'll be loving this. Another 40 replays to go through just from this end.
Nothing to be short for here now for Warilla. You got that back bowl now. Any touch on the jack's good.
Well, this wants to go the trip. Yeah, you feel perhaps, I mean, you know, a front touch is fantastic there, but falling a metre short is about the worst thing possible.
Got a few chances there with a little bit of weight. You can get down off that wing one at Charli Cameron's. You can get down tight. Takes in a good area here. You can fire the edge and flop right onto the jack. He's played it well.
Well, I think, yeah, Trav's going to call run the jack into the pit on the forehand.
Big bowl here from Zoe Davies.
We haven't seen her been called to play a lot of weight so far.
No, very excellent draw bowler.
The heads have been set up such that it hasn't really been required, but see, the high line.
Wants to hang now. Doesn't want to get that red one through too much. Oh.
Hasn't actually really damaged things at the back of the rink.
No, she's got another one in the area now for Trav. If Trav does decide he wants to draw and try to flop off that bowl.
There is a gap for the jack to now go through. It's not massive, but there is a gap.
Let's have a look here at
Tim Cole and Jay Cup. Just have a bit of a look.
The back of the rink. So Tim's saying, I need you to cover something at the back. Get past the tee. Give me something back here. You can see Tim Thorning's right foot to the right hand side of that number 7. That's where he's asked Jacob Martin to plant what may be the last Jacob Martin bowl of this match.
There's a fair track here. Just wants to get right up. You can see Ella Cameron hurrying it on. He's played it well.
Yeah, that's really...
It's a good shot.
Really intelligent position bowls. I reckon there was some identification that there's a chance that the jack spits through that hole. And it's a pretty fair catcher now.
Trav looking to get this jack right in the belly. Wants it to go right through the hole.
Yeah, well, straight back is the way he'd love it. So, like, backhand. Just firm.
He's in a good area. He's getting up and about after this one. Wants to hurry now. Doesn't want to get it wrong.
Bowl,
Gets it
Jack.
right. Oh, he's played it well. He's made the
And
shot.
flopped in front of it. So made shot. So Rowan Wilson's just walked up and Xander's just giving it to him once again. So you can hold off that until you finish the stream here, brother. But it's been good back and forth between the boys. This is close for Timmy here. Oh, he didn't quite reach it. It's a fine effort now. If you're Trav Moran, you've got one. How do you protect it? You've got the back of the rink. No, you're back then. It's all good.
Yep,
Yeah, yeah.
here,
No, I
here.
just...
Whoop. Now we
Do you
see
just
the
want
big
my
feet of
headset?
Zoe Davies getting in the road, knocking a bowl.
I know. So, Rowan Wilson, he's calling the shot. What shot's Rowan calling for here, gang?
He's playing the backhand roll. Knows what he's doing. Just looking to try and get a roll on Zoe Davies' bowl here. Needs to hang. Well,
Let's just stay away from his own now. He gets down to that. Well, that
oh,
improves
he's made
things.
game.
Holding two, holding
He's
game.
made the game. Tim Thorning with a big bowl here. Looking to go probably, maybe firm. Try and get the kill. One down. Chances with the bowls moving through. Don't think you should be electing to draw this.
You see Zoe Davies, she can't watch.
Try and have a look at the back of the rink here.
None of them are really watching.
So,
Well, it's away.
Tim just firm, looking to swing down.
Oh, he needs to release.
And it's not going to.
Oh, well.
And well, that's it. They're going to shake hands.
Seal
Two
right, take the
shots.
win there. Well played game by both teams. Like we said, the last three ends was critical for Warilla.
Yeah, if they were going to win it, they had to win the last three ends on a spin. And that's exactly what happened in the end. So thank you both for joining me. It's been great coverage, great commentary. You've done a superb job. Looking forward to seeing you both in action again tomorrow. So, Charli, any final words from you, mate?
I'm just gonna have fun.
You're just going to have fun. Xander?
Oh, you know, doing a great job here in Bowls, New South Wales. The stream's awesome, and hope that everyone's enjoying watching and, you know, cheering everyone on tomorrow.
Well, it's been fantastic to have your company. On behalf of my fantastic co-commentators and all the Bowls New South Wales team, my name is Nick Hind. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning for the Fours final, where it's going to be Illawarra, Travis Moran against Metro Southwest Sydney, skipped by Chanel Shakouch. So until then, we look forward to you joining us tomorrow morning. Over and out.